Professional Nerf presenting you with my first review of my homemade ballistic knife. This ballistic knife is based off of principles developed by Panaralej. Forgive me if I mispronounced your YouTube name. You can check him out. I'll have a link to his ballistic knife in the description. Okay, some basic things about my ballistic knife is it's got a PVC handle grip and the blade component part, and this is the trigger. I chose this style of trigger because it can be easily launched by a thumb depression, as well as like a fist grip, and of course the inverted grip. The blade is still flexible even though it's homemade. The back part though is less flexible, it's a lot stiffer. To launch it, you press this button down and it'll release, it's the catch mechanism which will release the blade. Yeah, let's go check out some ranges on this. Okay, this is firing flat from about chest height. So we have it right here at 24 feet from firing flat. That means you'll probably have a maximum effective range firing flat of between 15 and 18 feet. Okay, now for the angled shot. For the most part, it will stay pretty close side to side. It'll vary a bit now and then, but then we have, appears to be right on 34 feet. So maximum range angled of 34 feet. Although the firing it angled is suboptimal because it goes more wild, and really arcing a knife is not that effective. Okay, now for a bit on construction. There are several features that make this one pretty nice, I think. First of all is that the spring does not exit the handle, which means you won't have a second projectile flying, which could possibly hurt people, as we found out in earlier revisions. The trigger is basically a spin-off of the snap clothespin trigger. It uses a pin. I don't know if you can see it in there. A pin that pulls out of the shaft here. Now we move on to the knife blade and shaft. Knife is a padded, flexible surface with a PVC shaft and PVC coupler, and where the pin goes in here is metal, so it does not wear, or wears significantly less. And this particular metal is spring steel, so it's going to be very, very robust and last a long time. To load it, the button has to be depressed. It sticks in either the up or down position, which is sort of handy. I also have it's basically sort of like a rubber band that will hold it down here if you wanted it spring-loaded down. But I find the sticking in either position easier because it helps with the reloading procedure. I will be making like a slide to make it easier to load by hand, but otherwise what works really good is you take it on against a square surface like this railing here, or like on the edge of a table, and you just hold down the trigger, push it on, and then just push it back down and it's loaded. And in conclusion, this makes the ballistic knife a more mass-producible or cost-effective weapon to make. It's relatively cheap, predominantly PVC, section of a K26 spring, common to most snaps, and also the plus bow for propulsion. And it also allows you to make many blades for a single knife without having to use the other parts, as in the reverse plunger system parts such as Panaralej uses. And once again, I thank him for the idea. I didn't really think it was all that possible until I seen him do it, and it worked amazingly, so thank you. And I will be coming out with some more reviews, hopefully, some more homemades and some modifications, as well as some tips and tricks. Thank you.